Hey everyone, it's Dr. Nic and Mike Sebastian with Divine Guidance Institute, modern day mystery school, teaching you the ancient way of knowing so you never get blindsided again. Hey, welcome everybody.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mikey Mike.
Hey, you know what, Mike? You know what I was thinking about? I've been thinking about the law of attraction, and there is a shortcut, and no one ever talks about it.
A shortcut? You kidding me? Everybody's looking for a shortcut
I
these
know.
days. Actually, there's books and volumes and libraries written on like attracts like. How's there a shortcut?
No, you're right. You're right. And there's all these steps, do a vision board, set clear goals, have positive thoughts, and all that's fine and dandy. But I was thinking about this shortcut that no one ever talks about, and it's one word: happiness. If you can hold that vibe of happiness, everything gravitates towards you that's on your happy vibe.
Wow, that's an interesting thought. That could be difficult because who's ever happy these days? It's like, oh my God, always looking for happiness. But actually, that's a really, really good thought, and that could be a shortcut because happiness is something that we can step into pretty.
The reason happiness is the shortcut is the vibration you're holding with everything good. Okay, everything's about vibrations, quantum physics, magnetic attraction. You get what you are, you do not get what you want. Okay, that's another thing people don't talk about much. So if you're holding a vibe of happiness, you don't have to plan, plot, vision board, goal setting, positive thinking. It is the one and only shortcut because it elevates you to that other vibration where everything that's good can come on in. It can flow towards you, vibrationally speaking.
That's an interesting thought, because it's valid in the sense that I've traveled a lot in my life, different countries, here, there, everywhere. Lived in Mexico, and when I was wandering in Mexico, and I'd run into some people, and some of them were the happiest people I've ever like. Whoa, these people are happy. You can't fake that. They're like, oh my God, how can you be so happy? But I realized the secret was being in the present moment. They lived in the present moment. They didn't live for like, well, there was yesterday and I need more tomorrow and I wonder about my goals. They simply stayed in that present moment. And I found that in my life, practicing it leads to happiness. It keeps me balanced.
Yeah. And present moment, being content, like you said, not needing anything. And certainly, we're going to talk about one magic word because that's the crux of everything. If you use one magic word or the hue, for those of you that aren't familiar with the hue, we'll give you a demo. HU hue. And it goes like this. You inhale, and on the exhale, hue, hue. It's that simple. You can do it out loud or silent, eyes open or closed. You can do it while you're doing the dishes. You can do it while you're in a business meeting. It's that user friendly. And truly, that is one magical word.
That's interesting. Yeah, you got a good hue. I don't know about my hue. Your hue is better than my hue. But everybody, that, which is a good point because everybody's hue is good for them. Whatever tone you do it at, whatever frequency you do it at, that is for you. You find your own, and that's the perfect thing. And it's contentment. You mentioned contentment. Another word that I've found for happiness in the moment is neutrality, just being neutral, which is another form of contentment. But I try to not be have opinions about it, not be negative, not even be super positive, just be balanced and neutral. Let it flow through me. It keeps me in the moment. And in that moment, I can be happy. I feel content,
Well,
you know?
yeah. And when we're not, here's a little tidbit for the audience. We check each other. literally. Michael and I check each other. We're together all the time. We work together, etc. So we're always together. But we check each other whenever we're going off on some tangent. I will say, cease to cherish opinions. Cease to cherish opinions, because every time you have an opinion, you're not in your happy state. You are literally pushing those things away from you, keeping them away from you by the mere action or thought. So, cease to cherish opinions. That is a really good shortcut to being happy. Present moment to being happy. Being content, yes. You can use one magic word, the hue. And all those things are the shortcuts to being happy. The bottom line shortcut to the law of attraction is
Like attracts like.
being happy.
Being happy. That's the shortcut. It actually is a shortcut, and it'll get you there faster, quicker, more efficient. And a lot of people just overlook it. They set up goals like Nic has mentioned, and then they do, and they work toward it on a daily basis. Well, that's what's called the long plan. If that's the only way you can do it, well, good luck with that, and do it that way. But if you want to do it the quick, efficient way, simply be happy, and suddenly you're a magnet for all the good stuff you have ever looked for or wanted in your life. It'll come to you so quickly. And like attracts like with those volumes, what they're really trying to work toward is getting you balanced and happy in the moment. So just be happy. And a lot of people would say that's great, Mike, but I have a hard time being happy because when I'm driving, people cut me off and flip me off, and I just get angry, and then I go down the road, and it's 2 days before I'm happy again. Well, the secret, there's the hue. Simply use the hue. Hue. And that will literally put you back into that neutral, content state, which we call the secret, to the law of attraction, which is happiness.
Well, how long should you hue, Michael?
Well, the good news is I use it when driving. I'll hue for 1 minute, and it puts me 60 seconds. I call it the 60-second happiness hack. And it puts me back in a neutral vibration. And it's like, suddenly it's like, oh, he's just having a bad day. The kittens are having a bad day. And I'm all neutral and happy.
So, hey guys, yeah, we're going to keep this one short because it is short. It is the shortcut to the law of attraction, being happy. And we're going to leave you with that. And we're going to sign off. You ready to sign off, Michael?
Yeah. I mean, since happiness is the shortcut and it's quick, we got to have a short, quick podcast.
Hey, you can get a hold of us on our website, divineguidanceinstitute.org. You can send us an email. There's courses, coaching, do-it-yourself books, donations, since we are a nonprofit, as you know. So, yeah, until next time, take care. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Have a good one.